Disney beating profit and revenue expectations in its latest quarter, with particular strength from theme parks. Disney Plus. Julia Boorstin sat down with CEO Bob Chapek for a first on CNBC interview. She joins us now. Hi, Julia.
Hi, Joe. Well, Disney also beat expectations when it came to streaming growth, the company adding a better than expected nearly 12 million new Disney Plus subscribers. CEO Bob Chapek telling me that the company is on track to hit its goal of between 230 million and 260 million Disney Plus subs by 2024, saying they're ramping up content spending to hit those targets with as much as an additional $1 billion in costs in the current quarter.
It's a hungry beast to feed, the direct-to-consumer platforms, but our consumers really love it, and it's a good investment for us and it's a good investment for our shareholders.
As for the record performance of the domestic parks, with the whole division more than doubling revenue and operating income from the prior quarter, Chapek told me that demand is strong and that visitors are paying to upgrade their experience.
Well, essentially what we're doing is providing a lot of options for customization and personalization. So people can, if they want to come to the park at a relative value, they can come in. We've kept the lowest price ticket price the same for the last 3 years, both at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. But at the same time, we want to give people the options if they want to upgrade their package.
You can find my whole interview with Chapek, including his thoughts on bringing Disney brands into the metaverse, on CNBC.com. Guys?
Yeah. Andrew, you want to weigh in on
I was
Disney?
just curious. I don't know if you heard Tom Rogers at the end of the 6 o'clock hour this morning, as he was talking about what he said, going under the hood of the numbers, surface level headline, he made the argument, as everybody has, that they look a lot better than the Netflix numbers on the streaming side. But interestingly, he said when you actually X out the numbers in India and even just and X out some of the freebies, that all of a sudden the numbers actually look relatively similar to where Netflix is. What do you think of that critique, if you will?
Well, I would say Netflix and Disney are in very different situations for two reasons. One is that Netflix is a much more mature service than Disney Plus is. Disney Plus is just a couple years old, and it has aspirations of getting to the scale that Netflix is right now, but it's still only about half of that size right now. So I would just say Netflix is much further in that journey. And I would say that Disney also is playing a different game. It is a smaller service in terms of the types of content it has. It's much more focused on these big premium brands. And it's the bundle of services, Disney Plus, plus Hulu, plus ESPN, that's offering this sort of this package that is in a lot of ways more competitive with Netflix, whereas Netflix, has a huge volume of content, but doesn't have any of the big brands that Disney does.